Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Yo, watch it!
Let's go.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Get your mind right. Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. again. Get your head in the game.
What the fuck? Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. That's what the ring was, bro.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, who got him? Box out. There you go. Come on, box him out. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hey, hit me up.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we're inside the bubble with Washington Mystics and 2K fan Ariel Powers. Plus, we're talking 2K21 with Mike Wang and Agent Zero. We check in with community members, and we have some hints on what you can expect from my team in 2K21. That's all happening.
Absolutely. Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like
Rook,
it is.
Big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Got you.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I don't want to get other stuff get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up, man?
What's up?
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, standing 6'3", number 18, Dion Waiters. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 0. At the other guard position, standing 6'1", number 9, Rajon Rondo. At center, standing 6'10", number 49, Dwight Howard. At the other forward position, standing 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Curry.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and...
Come get it, come get it.
Teams will make substitutions. Talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Were you counted on much your first season? You had a terrific rookie year, obviously, but I'm guessing you did. You were counted on early.
Yeah, you know, for the high draft picks, you're usually going to go to a team that really needs your help. I was just blessed that I had great veterans, Hall of Fame veterans. When you look at guys like... Chris Mullin. How about that? I was able to watch him practice and work and take care of his body. Latrell Sprewell, Billy Owens, all the great players, Avery Johnson. So I was counted on to do a lot, but those guys helped me do a lot, and they pumped confidence into me. I was able to steal their style, their work ethic. They showed me the ropes the right way, and I couldn't have been blessed with any better veterans for me to start off my career with.
Howard finds James. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Jazz. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. James with the bucket. It's all knotted up.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Pass to Wiggins. Great D that time from James. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to Waiters. LeBron against Wiggins. Fires from the wing. No good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Morris against Lee. And there's the pass to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Passes it to James. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Well, it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra.
And he should know, a former defensive player of the year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Lakers working the ball around now. Back to James. Waiters passes to McGee. With the shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low. And the
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening. Thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens something. For whatever reason, he loves to knock you down a bit.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt the interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Back to Waiters. Thompson against LeBron. This is to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Curry's got 10.
So accomplished from mid-range. Curry is outstanding at finding space to shoot from.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will happen.
All right, David, thank you. After halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. We've got J.R. Smith. JaVale McGee is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Green. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For the tie, Wiggins with some nice D.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Pascal's got his third basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Kevin, with the Warriors last season, again, with the top-rated offense, they make everything look so easy. I mean, great movement, great players.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And he can't bank that one in. Warriors leading by 4. Bowman, covered by Smith. Pass to Looney. Over Morris. The shot by Looney, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Wiggins, averaging about 23 points per 4 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Peggy 16.
Erica Mason. I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is there anything I can do to help? There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go. I know what I saw. I know what's real.
My God, what have you done?
For the players. Peggy 16.
I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is there anything I can do to help? There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go. I know what I saw. I know what's real.
My God, what have you done?
For the players. Peggy 16.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James comes in for Markieff Morris. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Danny Green. And they double up LeBron. Waiters up top, covered by Wiggins. Waiters no luck. Curry against Waiters. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. Now, here is Smith. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Feeds it to Begini. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
Howard sinks that one from the post.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Thompson finds Curry. They double-team Curry. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Howard. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Greg Anthony and David Olin. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And he was great. He had some really interesting insights.
It wasn't his fault. You got to up the spice level of your questions, bro. Where's the heat?
Okay, I'm going to work on that one. And thanks for your honest feedback. Appreciate it.
Rank up the heat, baby!
Hey, how you been, man? Hey, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time.
Bring it in, everyone. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Magic Johnson. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. We're gonna get a lot of shots today. I'm looking to get our shooting percentages back up in the next game. Today we're gonna focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, wax him out, man. Wax out. Come on, y'all. Hey, we did that all day. Stop that, you all.
Again.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get your head in the game.
Move it. Move it. All right, here we go.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Good shot, good shot.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Who got him? And one. Give me that. Give me that. Get it. Shut up! Shut! And one. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Get Mark. Where you grab it? Shoot. Shot. Well done.
more.
Focus! Hey, keep the ball. Oh, get it out! See you later.
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Shoot that, are you? Give me that. Hey, keep the ball, huh? Turn it up! Hey, hit me up.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
These are exciting times. The NBA is back. The WNBA is back.
I don't know about you, Chris, but I absolutely love seeing live basketball on my screen once again. It's glorious.
It is awesome, and it's been fun to see what the players are doing to keep busy inside the bubble. A lot of them, of course, are hooping on NBA 2K.
Yeah, speaking of which, one WNBA player, Ariel Powers, is even hosting her own 2K tournament, and we caught up with her to talk about the upcoming WNBA season and, of course, her 2K game. Take a look. Ariel Powers, welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on. I've wanted to have you on the show for a long time, so I am super excited that you're here right now. I know you're in the WNBA bubble. How is that, and what's going on?
It's great. My internet is back and active, so I am in a wonderful state right now.
What have you been up to in the bubble?
Just right now, getting ready, trying to stay prepared and stay healthy, and then, of course, doing my streaming stuff.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your streaming activity.
I'm doing.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get hip or get stuff.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Kings, a game and a half out.
And when I look at the Lakers, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. That being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, Dave Elder. D.A.?
Well, guys, say about the history he has with Coach Ames. They're falling out at Bay City over an injury to a promising freshman.
Of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline. Healed, can't hit. Here's Los Angeles now. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really...
For a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. Barnes outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, you called it, Kevin. And Barnes has run the pick and roll plenty of times before and does a good job at taking what's available.
Loose. LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. The Elite's on top. Third, Rajon Rondo.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
Got a piece of it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to Morris. The pass to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's review some numbers for Fox. He's averaging 20 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Pass to Bielitsa. LeBron with the block.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three.
Three-point shot as he is, he needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings also at the sub. Giles is checked in. Both free throws good from Green. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morris. And the rejection by Holmes. Tries again. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Lakers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Giles is out there with Alex Len, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. That one doesn't drop. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Shoots from 12. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes quickly leaking out there. He's always trying to get some easy buckets, easy points, and as a result, he's able to beat defenders sometimes.
Timeout called the Lakers. The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
Changing it up here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Bagley.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Passes to Waiters. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Parker outside. Lets it fly. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Rondo kicks to Waiters. Back to Rondo. It's over Bazemore. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No doubt about that. It's a bonus anytime you can get Rondo to knock down those contested jump shots. Great focus there on the finish.
Rondo against Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot
Los Angeles lead.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table.
Battled those back issues.
Test. Check.
Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for Smith, and it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Fox. Here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Bazemore against LeBron. Bazemore passes to Holmes. He can't hit that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. On the wing, James. Over Bielitsa. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Kuzma. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hield against Green. Hield, the pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hield's got 5 now.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Check, sound. Check, sound.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Dion Waiters getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards.
Check.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Bagley, no good. Lakers leading by 3. And it's LeBron missing. Three-pointer, Hield sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Rondo passes to Waiters. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. There's the pass to Howard.
That's all.
And here is Waiters. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Waiters got 12 in the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Fox gets to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's 11 points for Buddy Hield.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state. And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Double check sound, double check. Audio 30. Mic 23.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Kings in third.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Fox goes in. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Audio 35.
Fox with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes.
Audio 35. Mic
Defensive
23.
instincts of Fox. Man, scrapping and clawing for every steal he can get. Great speed with his hands and feet.
Fox against LeBron. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Glenn grabs the board. Kings leading now by 3. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight.
Mic-nya di 25, audio di 35. Mic-nya 25, audio 35.
The City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. And so Fox will bring up for Sacramento. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Celtics will be coming into town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good again that time.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it
Oke,
up
tes
somewhat.
live streaming ini adalah game interaktif thriller misteri. Jadi game ini adalah game yang gratis di bulan Juli kalau lo punya PS Plus. Hari ini kita akan mainin game ini karena menurutku menarik sih. Jadi ini sebuah thriller misteri yang dimana cek tes